Morning, everybody, and once again, welcome back into this class. Today, we are on the day number 22. Okay, and we are working, or I can say, we are moving forward to the next topic in this journey, and we are coming on the topic which is called insights now. So we have done the governance part, and now we are on the next level or the next topic in the same sequence that is called the governance. Okay, sorry, not governance, insights. So we see that how to get the data in service now, the multiple sources, the tools, technologies, discovery, service mapping, everything is there. Then in the governance, we see that how to make sure that which the things which is coming should be properly taken care, where we can see the CA class manager, we see the health dashboard, data manager, and duplicates templates. And now is the insight. So insight is mainly have five or the four, I can say the tools or the components. CMDB query builder, unified map, intelligent search, and CMDB and CSDM Data Foundation dashboards. Okay, if I go a little bit more in this context, so we can see insight means how do you visualize and utilize the data. Means here we want to see the graphical representation of our data so that we can use it in a better manner for our work. So in this case, we have mainly five, or I can say the 4 points. And inside me is kind of a reporting as well to getting some useful information from the data itself. Okay, so in this, we provide the support for operations, support for planning, see how overall my CMDB and CSDM is behaving, then reporting, and finally, some roles and responsibilities which you already saw. So in this, and what is the purpose of this insight? I can say, number one, as we say, it is something called reporting and usage. So the benefit or the purpose of having insights that it provides us a data visualization. You can see in the pictorial representation that how your data will be look like. We can do the reporting. We can use a unified map, which is again a kind of a graphical representation to analyze the impact of an incident change or the problem kind of stuff. And this is one of the place also kind where which we can use for the incident change problem, and we're referring to the unified map. So overall, if you see, it has these four sections: query builder, unified map, intelligent search, and this part. Out of these four, these three we already done. So just a quick recap today, and we move forward. Okay, because we've done this part, so we're not going to spend a time again on this. The intention to be do this, intention to discuss only mainly this concept, CMDB and CSDM data foundations. Okay, what is query builder here? Okay. So basically, query builder is used to get the query in a graphical representation format. It can be to see the CMDB relationship. It can be to see that how the incident change kind of related with each other. Governance, my SAM and everything is there. Is it licensed? No. It is coming out of the box in the platform. You have to just use it. Okay. So CMDB workspace, and we can go to the query builder. And this is what the interface given by ServiceNow to us about the query builder. So if you see here, LNG Pathshala new. So we can create a CMDB query, or we can use a CM service mapping. It means like kind of a relationship on the services level. We can include this whatever, or we can build the query around that one. It is just a quick recap, so not in the deep dive we're doing again. Then it has a multiple areas. You can see your queries has been saved here. This area where we are making this query is called the canvas. This is my search, not intelligent search, but this is a search to find out the pre-built queries if you want to be know. Then we can see that is any filter applied on this part. So this is your kind of a working area. And then when you create it, you can import as well. Or, sorry, if you want to be import means you can import it a CSV, XML kind of things. Let's see if I try to do this, will it work for me? No, it's already exists. Okay. So we can get import as well here. And if I come back here on the saved query, let me open this. So this one. So this is my canvas, and then you can create a schedule. You can save or run, and you can do the settings as well. Also, this query builder has its own property section. So you can see here the properties. Or you can go here, CMDB query builder. देखिए इससे कुछ मिल रहा है क्या यार, ये वही लेके जाएगा नहीं. So properties, and we can see in the CMDB change security configuration. So here you can see under the CMDB properties, we have this one, query builder properties. And here you can set that is will it work for the only CMDB or non-CMDB table as well. Also the results it show what is the limit for this one. So these 3 or 4 queries are there which we can use it to make it better, or it's the default we can use it. But the intention or the purpose of this to build a complex queries by just drag and drop. Writing queries is less recommended here, which can create a or which can be a problematic or not the correct queries. So ServiceNow recommend that you can use this query builder to make it work for you. ठीक है जी, clear everybody? ठीक है. Good. Now second part, a unified map. It is again a visualization coming out of the box. No extra plugins are required for this one. And it will be, you can see here, So let me come back here and click on the unified map. In the query builder, you are making a query to be run to get the result. But in this particular unified map, you will see that what is already built up. So search for a CI. अरे इसको CI नहीं मिल रही क्या? Like this. So again, you can, if you want to change the map, if you add something, you want to remove something, you can do. Connect to target CI. Allocated, create connection. So मैंने अपने से connection build कर दिया. So if you want, you can create the connections from here itself. So खुद से connection नहीं मिल रहा है. ठीक. So again, if I come back here, so we have our complete kind of a graphical map and we can see a lot of information here itself. Again, why this is important to be find the impact of a particular incident on the, sorry, particular, what I can say, not an incident, yes, but what we say that if particular CI or service is down, how it's going to impact to the my platform or my records here. Okay, so again, you can see a lot of things here. Let me put it here. If I put BlackBerry, this one. Check. So we can see everything here. That how this BlackBerry connected with others one, and you can go to level 3, 4, 5, 6. If it exists, it will show all the levels to us. So let's say I say level 8. If anything else below this particular network device, it will be shown to us. You can see this thing, then you can see how many are incidents connected with this in the timeline spaces. The basic information you can see here, that how many CIs are there and all the things will be corrected. So in short, we already discussed, so not going in the more deep dive and just showing that what is given by service as a part of the unified map. Clear? And it is coming in the inside. Why? Because by seeing this, you can take a decision on the visualization part as well. By the graphical, you can go, you can see, you can understand, and you can take a decision here. Question on this?
I have a question here.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, if you can go back to the unified map, please.
Sure.
Okay. Now, on this overview, and probably we had some more fields there, right? On the overview part. Maybe if you can click the others, where we had on the right
sorry.
hand side. Yeah, on the right hand side. Yeah, those. If you can just probably,
This is the overview part.
and the if you go to the next maybe.
Attribute.
Yeah. Okay. If in case we want to probably add some attribute over here, for example, the number of users using this particular service, can we get that? Can we probably, add that attribute over here?
Uh, so you are saying that you want to get a more information in the unified map.
Yes.
Okay. And what you want to be sure here.
For example, BlackBerry is completely down, for example, right?
Mhm.
Now there are users, maybe a set of users who with possibly subscription management or something, we have put in that these guys are using Blackberries, or maybe from the asset management hardware asset management as
Mhm.
such, we pull out that particular data saying that okay, these are the number of users impacted. This will give you a quantified number while we are running an MIM or so, that this would be largely done on while we are running an MIM, maybe running a change management. you know I hope that's
Okay.
that's the
So
that's
okay.
the view here, right?
So what I understood from your perspective that if I open a map here, I can see if the BlackBerry is down, that how many users are impacted due to that kind of a
Yeah,
count I can see.
yeah. Is it possible to add those kind of attributes maybe?
Um, I doubt because why I'm saying I would doubt because
I mean, that should be in the CI class manager, right? Not over here, is my understanding.
but see but again you can't get it from the CI class manager. His is Lalit, right?
Yeah, that's me, Lalit. Yeah.
Yeah. So Lalit, the point is that if in the runtime I open this map,
Mhm.
can I see that how many users are getting impacted for this due to this one? So if I say
That, yeah,
I have one change or the one incident going on. So by clicking on that, I can see number of users get impacted.
my understanding is it's getting impacted, but to get the maybe, I mean,
Uh-huh.
my understanding is you go to the what do you call the previous one that you just showed us, right? The query builder.
Yes.
Maybe that's where you look
Either
at the stats.
that yes, because I'm coming to that point only. You are looking for a information. You want to run something on the runtime, so you can use the query builder, and also the users are getting impacted. You need to be get this information from somewhere that how many users have subscribed this particular this thing service. Then you can find that information. To show it here, I doubt it's a doable. The reason being, I'm telling you the reason being number one, it is a complete workspace. Workspace configuration is not that quite easy and straightforward what we have on a native view. So if I need to be do, I have to be go here and find out that which page it is, which variant it is, which section it is. And then I have to build my own query here. Out of the box, it is not available to be clear. But yes, you can find that information, but that is a part of your query builder, and you should know that under which table I can get that subscription part. The reason being why I'm telling you because I work for one of the customer that is a this is your air travel um, one. I work with them and they have this concept that if any service is down, I want to be send an email to all the users who have subscribed that. And the question is that how many users? The question came how to send a notification. So we have to be run a query on the table where the subscription has been managed for a particular service. That we can do because your answer is very straightforward. Go to service, go to subscriptions, and find out. So if I try to be show here, if I can, let's say business service. Yeah. So if I put this, then here I have to find out, or I have to be under the offering, I have to be see that how many users have this particular subscription, and then you can get that results. But bringing it here is not that easy, that straightforward, because the way it has been designed, it's a workspace, and workspace use the UI builder as a core technology to be work upon. So generally, if you go to ServiceNow community and you put some questions on the workspace perspective, if that is not straightforward, people will say this thing that it's kind of a core code which you don't have access to be see. ठीक है Amit? Sorry Amit, I'm saying is Vishal.
Yeah. Okay,
But
because
yes,
every time the query builder, would be a bit difficult. Maybe just what I'm thinking, and maybe if this is an out of the box, and if you can give this kind of information, this is what I was exploring, in fact.
out of the
But that's okay.
box, out of the box, we can get it. Go to service offering, go to subscriptions. From there, you can find out that how many users subscribe it and consider that everybody is down here. But not anything we can see here,
Okay.
unfortunately. So it's only show past changes, current changes, plan, and everything will be there. Yep. ठीक है जी. So this is what the usual, but definitely yes, you can see that how many incidents are open on this one that you can find out here. Quick basis, you can find that information easily on this particular part, because your problem statement is not directly on this particular table. Your problem statement is to be kind of a dot working or on the related list part. If might be this field is available directly on the service offering or service level, still I can say it is easy to do. But as it is a part of related list, then you have to be go there.
Atul, I have one question regarding
Go
this
ahead.
unified map.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So what are the dependent component when we are creating a unified map? Like I understand we have configuration item and then we have services. With this dotted line, we're trying to build a relationship between them. But is there a dependency of any other component that should be activated in order to make this unified
No,
map?
it is completely out of the box. So there's no dependency on this particular part. The only thing is that you should know that how your service offering are linked with each other. That is just a primary information or primary knowledge a user must have
In order to build this map,
or
how
to
it is
build this.
connected.
Yes. So to understand this, but that how this and this related with each other, you should know that what is the relationship type here, or how this is linked with upstream, downstream, what will be there. That is the only information we needed to understand this particular part.
So to build this map, there's no dependency with service mapping. Like if we enable, because we talked about horizontal, vertical.
देखो, नहीं, wait. Let me rephrase my answer. This map is auto build if I say. But Atul, what do you mean by the word auto build? I can create a relationship between these two, and let me open this here. Now I'm on the BlackBerry, right? Let me come down here. Okay, service. service desk, service mapping services. ठीक है, यहाँ देखिए, यहाँ ब्लैकबेरी मेरा, ठीक. Now this is my business service. Now if I go and create a relationship here, it will represent in the unified map. The thing is that the creation of a relationship, either you can use a service mapping, either you can use the manual part, or you can use the import export as well. Once you create that relationship, then it will display you here as well. So if on the day one I don't have a mapping, I don't have a discovery, then this relationship can be done either manually by clicking plus icon, or we can create via import set.
Okay.
Okay. And then it will show here. The course, what we're doing now, and the topic which we're doing now, by doing the topic, ServiceNow assume that we already activated the ServiceNow discovery and the mapping in our instances. And we're learning how to map and how to use that features in our day-to-day life.
So in order to get this map built, let's say if we first need to make some relationship with the CIs connected.
100%.
And that's when, so after that relationship is built in the CI, is there any scheduled job which is creating this, or
No,
how
no,
about this?
that then it is automatic. Then it is
Okay.
automatic. So if I come back here and let's say if I try to create one relationship, let's say connect to, okay, and I'm adding this. Let's say this 2 or 3. Why it's not allowing me to be added? अरे उस दिन भी प्रॉब्लम आ रहा था, या आज भी प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है? It should allow me to be done this particular part. It should allow me save and exit. Not sure why it's not allowing me to do anything changes here. On that day also I have a same issue, but now also I have the same issue. So if you add any relationship here, it will display it here as well.
Okay.
Or if you want to create a relationship, you can do it from here itself. कहाँ गए जब हमने रिलेशनशिप बनाए थे? अरे why it's not showing me to build a relationship? Attributes. Not sure why it's giving me error again.
We have a pencil icon next to what?
Ah, yes. Okay. Connect to, yes. Sorry, you're right here. So then I can build a relationship. I want to connect this BlackBerry with the services email.
Okay.
And relationship should be clustered off. Create connection.
Okay.
Not get created. Save and exit. And now you can see it's like this. So you can do it from here itself, no problem.
Okay.
So the intention that ServiceNow is saying that stop using the backend interface. Go to workspace and start using it.
Got it. Yeah.
Okay. So now if you want more, you can see 3 level of this one.
And this 3 level is dependent on whether it's a business service, technical service, the relationship which is built there.
Yes. Either built by service mapping, either built manually. That's
CMDB. Okay.
yeah, that's what. Chicken clear?
Yeah. Yes, Atul. Thank
Okay,
you.
cool. Now the third option under this is called intelligent search.
Atul, I have a question here.
Go, go ahead, please.
So I just wanted to see if my understanding is correct. In the earlier versions of ITOM, the service mapping view versus dependency mapping were two different views. And in this new release, they combined both of this and made it into a unified map. Is that a right
Yes,
understanding?
you can say this particular part.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. So and that is if you notice nowadays, or not nowadays, from the last few years, you can see earlier we have if I need to work on an incident, I can go here and search for incident and open it. But now ServiceNow say don't use these options. Go to service operation workspace. You will find everything here because they're saying that we are working for the better user experience and we're still going on the backend part. So if you want to see the complete end-to-end visualization, go to unified map and you can see it. Same thing I can do here itself in the services as well. I can see. Let me show you this thing. If I click on this is the same thing, dependency view, which you can see here. See, but you cannot edit much here. It's kind of a static, where this is more dynamic, colorful, a good information. SD05, it also has the same thing, I'm sure. ये यहाँ की बात कर रहा है. This one. See, it's showing, you can see this thing. Let me. You can see this icon, right? This says it's a incident is open on this particular CI. But here it is tough to be recognized. Here it is easily recognizable. So more pictures, more visualization, more easy way to be enter and use it. So this is the latest one, I can say. Okay, but your understanding is correct. It is ServiceNow bringing and mapping it in one place now. And that is it's called a unified map. It's not called a dependency map, it's called a unified map. Anything you want to be see from any angle, you can see it here. ठीक है जी, clear? With all doubt, all clear or any doubt?
Yeah, it's clear. Thank you so much.
Cool. Now coming to the second last option, and that is called the intelligent search. This one.
Atul, only one doubt. So
One
you are
word.
adding the connections, right? Only the connect. Only what are the dependency we can add? Any dependency you can use. Add it, right? Instead of connect to on depends on everything.
Up to you, that what type of relationship you want to build up. So if you want to make a run or parents or powered or cluster, up to you. That's what you want to build. But again, don't make a lot. So if I come back again here, just to show you this part. And search for the BlackBerry. Check. Click on this and edit. And add a CI. This one. So it will tell you, I want to make the relationship with the IT services and what type of relationship you want. If you want only suggested that what is the best one, then you can see here. Suggestion is about this two. So you can make it. So use this option always so that you should know that what system is recommending to me for this particular class to build up. ठीक है जी, clear?
Yes.
Cool. Now come back on our oh. So this is called the intelligent search. The thing is that in our PDIs we cannot get AI, Gen AI, Now Assist stuff in our PDI. That's not be possible. This intelligent search is mainly used the AI in the background, and it is a natural language NLU. So if you want to know any kind of these things, just click and you can see your results. So like in the native system, we have a global search, but this search only do the record level searching. But this search will help us to do on the platform level updates. ठीक है? So due to non-availability of the AI's stuff here, it might not work for us. It not might, it's not, it will not work for us. So if you just simple say all operational, this one, it's not giving any results because it is just showing here, but in the background it is not able to search anything because there's no AI has been enabled for this one. You can build your own queries, you can save it and you can use it in the future. But yes, this is also one of the way. So you now the question come, or might be question to you guys. If this is available, then what is the purpose of CMDB query builder? You can do the search here as well. Then what is the purpose of CMDB query builder? Find an answer for me.
Maybe you can look at the hierarchy of the tables on the panel as opposed to just doing a search.
Okay. What else? So there's the one part, but if I say from a normal user experience perspective, this option is to just get the quick wins query, not a complex query, even though it is a natural language. So it's a show me web service using Linux server. Show me Oracle. This has this database. Show me this information. But in the query builder, you can put even on the relationship level as well, and more deep you can create it and drag and drop. Here it is not the case. So it's just for a simple query you want to be search it and you want to be use it immediate basis. Okay. So definitely PDA does not support these particular options because it's not, there's no, what I can say, availability of AI, Gen AI or now this kind of a functionality or the feature set. Neither predictive intelligence, neither the machine learning work in PDIs because all require data and we don't have data in the systems here. Okay. Now the last and the core part is the new concept that is called the CMDB and CSDM Data Foundation dashboards. As the name indicate, these are the two different dashboards to track the progress of a CMDB and the CSDM. Well, Lilith might have a question. Atul, come on. From the last 22 days, you are saying CMDB workspace, it is very good, it is this, it is that. And now you're just, in a minute, you're changing your words. And you're saying CMDB dashboard is a more better option. So it is again, which provide information mainly for the monitoring and managing the data quality. It is a dashboard, not a workspace. So don't get confused. It is just a dashboard. And when we say the dashboard means place where we add. Okay. So the purpose of that one, number one, it provide a visibility. It help in the policy compliance, and also it come up with a new concept called the playbook. Playbook is a very different concept here. So we'll go a deep dive one by one here. And let me get it. The first thing first, how to enable this CMDB and CSDM. This is not come out of the box. We have to be enabled via plugins. Let me close everything here and just mention CMDB and CSDM and just enter. So this is the plugin available. CMDB and CSDM Data Foundation dashboards. I am again saying don't get confused. These are the dashboards, not the workspaces. Might be you can say, Atul, come on, we are working CMDB, CSDM, so it's again a workspace. No, it is not a workspace. It's just a dashboard which provide us these information kind of a features you can say. Then how to access it? Because this dashboard, so it will not available here. It will be available here itself. CMDB Data Foundation dashboard and CSDM Data Foundation. So opening it again, CMDB and CSDM and CMDB. Let's discuss first the CMDB dashboards. As both are the dashboards, it means both are having some reports which help us to understand more about our data in depth. See, from the workspace, if I open this, in the workspace, you cannot get the end-to-end health. You can see the health of your CMDB in bit and chunks and pieces. Compliance का अलग है, complete का अलग है, everything. But what about my overall CMDB perspective? Then we have this thing. Another important point, this has been launched by ServiceNow, I guess, in the last release only. If you didn't find this particular plugin in the plugin section, then you can go to ServiceNow store and request for this plugin. But now I can see it is easily available in the plugin section as well. Check. In this total 5 tabs, best practice, customization, data management practices, and the ITSM processes. Atul, what is this? This in every tab, we are seeing these things common. We'll come on this particular part. Then you can see, and this is a question for you guys. What is the difference between CMDB Data Foundation dashboard and the workspace?
I mean, the dashboard seemed to be it's more aligned to the CSDM framework. It gives us more information as opposed to CMDB dashboard, which is just about complete net correctness and compliance and running some discoveries.
Mm, but why you don't need this on the day one then?
Oh, it was
Nobody
not
asked that.
part of ServiceNow, from what I understand, till the CSDM 5 framework was introduced, is what my understanding is.
But we're discussing about the CMDB, not the CSDM Data Foundation.
Yeah, it was not introduced. Both of them were introduced at the same time. Yes.
Nee, but again, Lalit, if some company introducing this much big dashboards, definitely there must be some benefits, right? Correct. If
Yeah.
so, I remember that I spent almost like 4.5 or 5 years on the Skype. My trainings were on the Skype, not on Teams earlier, because that is a free of cost and easy to go. Then immediately on a immediate basis, Microsoft sent us the email that Teams is going out. I said, okay, that's fine. And they start promoting the Microsoft Teams. You have this benefit, you have this benefit. If you do this thing and that thing, and all these things will be there. See, so now the question to you guys again to find out why I should use the CMDB or CSDM Data Foundation dashboards. Not I should use or not to be. I don't recommend, but let's avoid using CMDB workspace reporting on this particular part. Find out some differences on this particular area. Okay, that's a nutshell question for you guys. Now, in this case, mainly we have the plugin, which we see. Okay, then we can see the interface. So total 5 tabs are there on the top. Best practice, customization, this thing and that thing. We will see tomorrow. We'll go more deep dive that from where this thing has been coming. Point to wo hai mera. How ServiceNow says that I need to be work on the services with honor. Second, hardware CI missing with the serial number. I can create this report in the query builder and find out. ठीक है जी. Then service missing honor. Hardware CI missing with the serial number with the key one. So ये numbers हैं and this is just a class. Today we're just giving a little bit overview. Tomorrow we'll do a deep dive that how this metrics work in the background, where this configuration is be defined here. Then under the customization, what has been considered as a customization here? What is the parameter for this particular report? तो मेरे इंस्टेंस में तो कुछ भी नहीं है. Now if I tell you the clearly that we are using this PDA from the day you joined me with this training, and we not done any kind of a customization, but still it's showing the records here. Custom business application tables, custom business not using standard naming convention, all the things will be there. चलो ठीक है, मान लिया तो बात आपकी डेटा मैनेजमेंट प्रैक्टिसेस. अब ये कहाँ से आ रहा है और स्कोर कैसे बन रहा है? 40%, सॉरी 0%, 4.58, 48%. Where this has been defined. If you scroll down like this, see CI not processed via IRE. Wow, ये तो मैंने कभी सोचा ही नहीं. We are just having assumption that every time IRE work. But this picture is showing 1000 CI did not process by IRE. Okay, so you have to find out that from where these things has been handled duplicate CI, unhandled duplicate CI, 191, यहाँ पे 614, क्या difference है दोनों में, क्यों है? And what can be the source of truth for me now? CI missing names, not active this one. So we'll see that where it has been defined. And then ITSM processes. Change problem request knowledge. Incident change problem mainly they cover in the ITSM part. Incident not referring to a CI, 0. Changes not referred to a CI. Changes where there's no CI has been mentioned. So the question is still open for you. What is the difference? Why ServiceNow recommending to be go for this one now? Dashboards is for this one. And let's go to CSDM part. Foundation, crawl, walk, run, and fly. These 5 are the CSDM maturity model. Start from foundation, reach on the fly. We'll discuss this part in depth, hopefully by this week only. So same thing, in the foundation I can see this thing. Product model without product owners, location without parents, business unit without companies, this thing. Then under crawl, same thing available, but sorry, same thing means different table is available, the format is same. If you go to the fly, ठीक है जी, clear कुछ doubt? So both have something. Just to give an overview, because you can see this particular part here. What is a playbook? Playbook is a step-by-step instructions given to a user to get the input and process. Okay. So playbook is kind of instructions given to an agent where he can get the input from a user or from the system and then do the work. In a simple meaning, let's say I am facing issue in the laptop and system says, okay, log in the laptop. I said yes. Okay, go to this setting. I go. Did you find this option? I said no. Okay, if no, then you have to be go to the rule, get this rule, and then you can do it. I got it. Next step, open this folder and find file A. It's read only. It's read only. It means someone has logged out. Go in the property and check that who is logged out and reach out to that particular person. So these are kind of called the playbooks, and playbooks are playing a very good role nowadays in the systems. So I'm working for a client. We're using playbooks. Set of questions based on the answer. It's move forward. It's move forward. It's move forward. So what ServiceNow say playbooks means? Playbooks are a set of structured guidelines that help IT team effectively manage and improve the quality of data in the configuration management while adhering to CSDM. So if you open this link, it's a playbook. Manage changes that does not relate to technical, business, or application service.
Atul, can we say playbook is similar to guided setup functionality that we have for
No,
modules?
no, no, no. Guided setup, you can uh, skip, or you can go to any time, any other topic, step as well. But in the playbook, it's a sequencing one. So if I show you the guided setup here,
Guided setups provide us the steps in which we have to configure. Let's say if we want to configure.
yes, but you can skip, right?
Yeah, we have an option to
Without
skip.
without any doing any work. Guided setup is uh, no, I'll not say that these are this. So if you say get started, and let's say started, complete. If you mark complete, did you get your expected output?
No,
No.
just configure
Where,
it. Yeah.
yes, where in the playbook you are asking the inputs and then also doing the work. That's what the playbook means. Do this, do this, do this, do this. Yes. If you not do, you not proceed further. So you have to be take some action, and at the end you will get some output as well. And here, if you mark complete everything, what's output you're getting now? No output you're getting, right?
Right.
So guided setup is just a kind of giving a overall picture that what need to be configured. Up to you want to configure or you don't want to be configured. But in the playbook, it will ask you step by step execution. So like if I show this example, so it say there's a playbook, play one, review findings, fix play, data governance. So you can decide that if a user is facing any issue, or I want to be raise a case for a user, I need this information, which account you belong, which location you belong, which install base you belong, and then I proceed further and do the work for you. That's what the playbook. But guided setup are totally different.
The playbook can be in terms of a KB article or a
Yes, yes, that can be the fine. So if you see here that they mention these playbooks serve as the actionable step for managing the data health for this one, which they say I read this word which you pick up that it can be form kind of a form of the uh, knowledge article. So if you see here, everything is referring to the knowledge article here, right?
yes.
So by reading this, you can create your own playbooks. That what to be do. See, playbook name, play one optional, play to review findings, fix play, data governance.
There was a very beautiful use case that was done for a playbook for major incident management within my last
Yes.
customer, right? A very beautiful playbook wherein you start logging the call, you accept that uh, uh, incident as major incident, and you drive things according to that particular playbook, sending communication across within 30 minutes. You can probably put a schedule there. Now next schedule you have in probably next 30 minutes. You can also look at the changes which are possibly going on onto the same playbook UI, and probably any active incidents within the same service with a higher priority as such within the same UI. A very
Correct.
beautiful playbook which was done, and which actually helps give more visibility to the major incident team as such in driving those uh, incidents.
In in my in my current project, we are using the playbook in the CSM perspective to log a case for the user, for the customer, with the support of the playbook only. So playbook asks the question, they reply, and at the last case get generated. So we'll do a little bit more deep dive that how the playbooks work, because if you see these two options, it's ServiceNow just referring to the KB articles only. But we can use this KB article and we can make our own playbooks as well. Okay. So tomorrow we'll dedicatedly work on these two dashboards and we'll close this topic as well. ठीक है जी.
Yeah. Were we able to probably install the mid server as such? Any guidance there?
Yes, I'll. Okay, let me update you on this particular part. So I was facing some issue. Two things I tried. The two ways to be get the mid server. One, first thing, we cannot install the mid server in our PDI. Sorry, not our PDI, in our local systems. Don't listen to Lalita because she done a lot of bypassing the security things, and she is able to do. She's able to do in the local system, but we can't do because a mid server can be installed only and only on the uh, server 2022 or above, 22 or 23 and above. And our systems are just a Windows, not the Windows servers. So now what to do? For this, we need a remote desktops. And remote desktops are not easily available. I see option in my laptop. I can make my laptop as a remote desktop as well. But for that, I need to buy Window Professional, or I guess Window Business, which I don't have. I have just Window Basics. Then I troubleshoot more. So you can take a remote desktop from the VMware, or you can create an Azure account and provision a virtual server there, and then use that virtual server as a RDP to install the mid server. Things are progressing. Now where I stuck, I tried to create a free Azure. I tried with the VMware perspective. I failed because too complicated. They have built up to get the free VMware, so I stopped that part. Now I'm working on the second thing, that is I'm setting up my free Azure account, and that is only 30 days. Free is 30 days. After that, it's a chargeable one. Okay, so I'm going to be get the free Azure account, and then I will provision a virtual server there, and then we install the our mid server in that virtual server and do the discovery. That is in the discussion. That is in my progress, and we will do definitely for this particular Vishal. I'm just making the things clear so that the day we have Azure account, we have VMware machine, and then we can go for the mid-server installation and kind of do our discovery as well. There's the latest update from my side on this particular part.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay, yep. And just to be show you that I'm working on my presentation as well, like what steps need to be do for the mid server. So what is required or not required. Earlier, it was supported on the lower version as well, but now ServiceNow did not support on 2020-12. It's like 22 or 23, which I remember correctly. I have to be recheck again. There is a minimum configuration is required. Plus 16 GB or 32 GB RAM is required, and all things will be there. So this is not, my PC is just a Windows, not a Windows server. So we'll do that particular part. Yesterday also I was in chat with one of the agent from Azure. So he said that, okay, I'm giving you the link and you can create the free Azure account. My bank card did not work. So I said that I will connect again with her tomorrow and we'll move forward. Easy है, but little bit first time है तो little bit hookups रहते रहते हैं उसमें. ठीक है? But it's in radar. Don't worry, Vishal. We'll do before, even though we before close the course. I want to do now, to be frank.
Sure. Yeah,
Okay.
thanks.
चलिए. Any other doubt, question, clarification, guys? Okay, cool. Let me stop recording and take attendance now.